my last video, I talked about how to get the top layer, which includes all of the correct corners. So you have your white side for the 4x4, and you have the T on all of the other sides, which is just like the 3x3, okay? So just like the 3x3, we have our white side. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at our yellow side. And I'm literally using the 3x3 guidebook to do the 4x4, okay? Once you get to a certain point, you use this one. So we have our T, like I mentioned, it just looks a little bit different, okay? And now we're trying to get the whole, the bottom actually 3 layers. On the other one, it was just the 2 layers, but now we're adding a 3rd layer, okay? This looks very, very similar to before. If you remember on the 3x3, we're looking at these edge pieces, and we're looking at moving them either to the right or moving them to the left. So you should be looking at this page where it says moving left or moving right. On the 3x3 guide, that's on page 11. So we're doing the same thing, except instead of moving, like on our 3x3, we were moving 1 piece at a time into place, either right or to the left. We're just gonna move 2 pieces at the same time. But again, same idea. For example, here, I need these 2 orange to line up with the orange side, okay? So these are up here, and I want them to fall to the left because this is my green and orange. And when I make them fall this way, it will put these 2 orange here and these 2 green here. Okay, if I lined them up with the orange and went this way, I would have 2 orange here and 2 green here, which I do not want. So I've lined up my orange here. Okay, I moved these over here and lined the orange up here. I want to make them fall left. So I'm going to my 3x3 guide and I'm looking at the moving left algorithm. So I'm going to do these 8 steps and I should have these orange ones down here. So we're going to move the up face right, okay, left invert, up. Notice I'm only moving 1 of each layer, okay, left, up, okay, a front move, okay, up inverted, and then move the front face back down. All right, so I moved those orange green pieces, the edge pieces, right over there where they need to go. Let's look at the top again, and I'm not really looking for yellow, but I'm gonna look at these or these. The red, yellow, let's go ahead and look at that one, or sorry, red, yellow, red, blue. If you look, I actually want these 2 pieces to move to the right. So if they were in any other spot, like let's say they were over here, I would not want them to be right up to the blue. I want these red to match up with red. So I line them up, and I can tell that I want them to move left because I have the blue side over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move those left. So again, same algorithm. So I've got those down here. Okay, looking at the top, I've got a lot of yellow. So this case actually happened when we did the 3x3, and it's no big deal. But ultimately what I need to do is I need these pieces, these 2 edge pieces that are in the wrong spot, I need them to be up here. And so I'm gonna have to move a wrong 2 edge pieces to here in order to get these up into this top layer. So I can either move these to the left, or I can move these to the right, and what that's gonna do is put the incorrect pieces here temporarily because I need these orange blue pieces to be up in this top layer. So I'm gonna do the moving right move this time since I did the moving left. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these incorrect pieces over here to the right. So I'm looking at this one down here. There's my front, up, stuck there, and then my front face again. All right, so I have the wrong pieces here, but that's okay because I have now put these up here in the in a better spot where now I can move them to where they need to go. And I also have these 2 wrong ones here, but that's okay because when I move these orange blue to the right, I'm gonna then be moving these up until the top layer. So I've got 2 more steps until my next 2 layers are solved. I'm gonna go ahead and move these 2 to the right by doing the moving right algorithm. Sometimes that 4x4 gets jammed. Be patient with it. Okay. All right, I'm on my very last 2. They are already lined up. If they weren't, I want to make sure they are lined up. So I don't need these. I need the red, green. Red lines up and the green are gonna fall over here. So this is a moving right algorithm. I'm moving them to the right. So I'm gonna do that one final time. So front, up, and my last front piece. All right, and as you can see, I have the bottom 3 layers of the 4x4. I will make another video talking about how to get that top layer.